Today's practical exam should be quite simple. You'll be repotting the Dittany in front of you and choosing the correct new growing medium. Points will be given for both speed and accuracy. Is everyone
Ready. Ready, Professor.
excellent? All right, begin. My poor plants. Who did this? No one answers? In that case, detention. All of you.
All of us? But we didn't do anything. It was all Cassandra.
Do you have any proof?
No.
Well then, detention. Whoever was responsible will have to think long and hard about what they've done. And the rest of you can think on being more careful around living things. Class dismissed.
I just don't understand her. Some days she's so mean. Other days she's almost nice. But this...
This was a step too far.
The worst? You really think she's bad?
Well, yeah. Who else would have hidden a venomous tentacula in our patch?
You can't prove it was her, Daniel. And besides, she's not nearly as bad as some of the bullies in my year.
Who were they?
Slytherins. They made my life a nightmare.
What did they do?
Too much to say, but I shouldn't gossip. And I have to get these plants repotted before their roots dry. On with you, get to your next class.
Who do you think those Slytherins were?
I don't know. But if they were worse than Cassandra, I almost don't want to find out.
It's not fair. We shouldn't be in here. This was all Cassandra's doing.
You heard Professor Longbottom. We don't have any proof.
We don't need proof. Why would we hide a tentacula in our own trough? We know it was Cassandra. It's always her. Besides, you know how much she loves venomous tentacula.
Oh, I know. I've heard her talking to her plants like they're pets. Then again, I've heard you talking to your potions the same way.
What's this? Students making merry when they're in detention?
We weren't having fun. Don't worry about that.
Maybe an extra 2 hours of polishing would do it. And then you can clean the toilets.
What? No, that's not fair. We're almost done with all the trophies.
Don't look like it to me. Detention ain't like the old days. Wouldn't see no kids laughing when they're hanging by their toes in the dungeons. Nope, not like the old days at all. Shame, really. Thought we turned a corner with the Inquisitorial Squad.
The what?
Inquisitorial Squad. Head Mistress Umbridge's brilliant idea. Now, she had vision. Knew that students needed to be put in their place.
But what did the Inquisitorial Squad do?
Kept other students in check. Important to have a man on the inside. Mostly Slytherins, including 3 of the best this school has ever seen. Enough talking. Back to work, or it's scrubbing the dungeons for the two of you.
I wonder if those are the same Slytherins Professor Longbottom was talking about.
It wouldn't surprise me. I'm just glad they're not at school anymore.
Same here. But aren't you just a little curious? A group that notorious, even now they're still talked about?
Yeah, for being cruel.
Still, I think we should do some research to find out who they were. And I think I know right where to check.
You do?
Filch mentioned an Umbridge. I bet she'd know more.
Well then, looks like we'll have to find out more about her. It. She was a headmaster, right?
It doesn't make any sense. It's like they've erased all memory of her.
Hello, you two. What are you doing in the holes in this hour? It's nearly bedtime.
We were searching for Professor Umbridge's portrait, but can't find a thing. Did you know her?
Why would you be researching her?
We were trying to find out more about those bullies you mentioned. Filch mentioned Umbridge's Inquisitorial Squad. We figured it might be the same group, but we can't find note of them anywhere.
For good reason. That was a dark time in Hogwarts history.
What happened? Those Slytherins sound like real nasty characters.
They were. 3 of them. Draco Malfoy, Vincent Crabbe, and Gregory Goyle. They stalked these halls like they owned the place. Biggest bullies I've ever seen. Never saw one without the others. On their own, they weren't particularly terrible, but together...
Bewitched Snowball! Bewitched Snowball!
Really, just another exam.
Incendio! Incendio for 1!
Wow, they sound worse than Cassandra.
Cassandra might have a few sharp edges, but Malfoy and his gang were nothing but malice and spite. Even sided with you-know-who during the Battle of Hogwarts. At least, at first.
No way! I can't believe anyone at Hogwarts would side with him.
Like I said, dark days. But even Malfoy came around in the end. He sided with Harry Potter and his allies.
He redeemed himself? Really?
Really. Even the worst bullies have something to make them human. Remember that. Now, off to bed with you. Trust me, you do not want a second detention with Filch.
Well, I guess it's one mystery solved.
Even if Malfoy turned to good at the end, I think I'm glad he and his friends aren't at Hogwarts anymore. I'll take Cassandra and her snark any day over them.
That man did everything in his power to erase every trace of us from this place. So how is it that you managed to find this room and recover some of our furniture?
Honestly, we sort of discovered this room by accident. As for the furniture, and if you're wondering how we got it all...
I don't doubt it. Before we thought of it one time,
Gossamer
it was Gwydion's. He detested what this place was supposed to... Look, I know what you're trying to do, and I want you to stop.
Wait, Simon!
My plan was to shrink myself.
You're lying!
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's the truth.
Try not to take...
I can't help it, actually. Would you help me investigate Simon's...
So sorry, Gossamer. Is there anything we can do?
No offense, Cosma, but what is there to investigate?
You think he would...
Maybe.
I don't know.
Not to mention that Simon has...
Perhaps his memory's been modified. Or he didn't... I know I don't have any...
If you're that
Even if we did have our
Thanks, you two. You discovered the truth behind his death, and we've made great progress so far. It won't be long before the old... Speaking of which, I think we're ready to open up another...
place?
Gwydion's study. Or at least it used to be. Corsa told me that the headmaster kicked everyone out and had...
You know, Robin, the food isn't going anywhere. You can stop to breathe.
I know. I just can't wait to go outside and get on my broom.
But I thought we were all going to revise for our History of Magic exam today.
Oh yeah, but it's so nice out. Seems a shame to waste the day indoors studying, doesn't it? Besides, I've nearly perfected the sloth grip rope. Oh no.
It's all right. The letter didn't get too soggy from the porridge. You should still be able to read it.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Then what's the matter?
It's a howler! Mom sent me a howler!
Best to open it and get it over with. The longer you put it off, the worse it'll be.
Robin, Huang, Thistlethwaite! Your father and I have been patient, but enough is enough! If you don't buckle down and raise your marks, we will have no choice but to ground you. Literally! That means no flying and certainly no Quidditch! If I get one more report from your professors that your head is in the clouds and not in your studies, I will come up there and confiscate your broom myself!
What am I going to do? I'll die if I can't fly!
The solution's obvious, isn't it? All you have to do is revise.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done. I've never been very good at reading or memorizing facts.
Don't worry, Robin. We're here to help you. Why don't we start with the material for this week's History of Magic exam? Let's see. Who was Emmerich the Evil?
He was that wizard who wore a jellyfish as a hat, wasn't he?
No, that was Uric the Oddball. Emmerich the Evil was a wizard who terrorized the south of England in the early Middle Ages. He was killed in a duel against Egbert the Egregious, remember?
No, that's the problem. All this history stuff is so boring. Even when I do manage to get through reading without falling asleep, I always mix up all the names and dates.
Maybe it's not the material you find boring, but the studying method, Robin. Grab your broom and meet me on the Quidditch pitch. I have an idea.
About getting to fly, but are you sure this is a good idea? The exam is in just a few days.
The solution's obvious, isn't it? All you have to do is revise.
Traditional revising methods might work for us, Kevin, but they're clearly not working for Robin. That's why I'm proposing a more hands-on approach, one that takes advantage of Robin's strengths. Robin, you and I are going to act out the duel between Emmerich the Evil and Egbert the Egregious. You can be Emmerich, mounted on a fearsome dragon steed he was rumored to ride. I'll be Egbert.
Why not? If it helps me keep my flying privileges, I'll try anything. Troll!
Howl! Inflated! Howl! Inflated! Inflated! So, Emmerich the Evil was slain by Egbert the Egregious, thus ending his reign of terror, once and for all.
Did it work?
Let's see. Robin, when and where did Emmerich the Evil operate?
The south of England in the early Middle Ages?
That's correct. Well done, Robin. You remembered. And well done to you too for figuring out a revising method that actually worked.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you actually made revising fun! Thank you! Now come on, we've still got 9 chapters worth of material to act out!
Where's Daniel? Wait, let me guess. He's with Elliot Evers. Again. You don't approve? I wouldn't say that, but Daniel hasn't been focused on finding the key. Since he began spending so much time with his new friend, I guess I'm just worried.
Worried about what, Ivy?
Nothing. How's Elliot?
He's very busy, but he did find the time to teach me a couple of advanced defensive spells. And a few offensive ones, too.
Be careful, Daniel. Messing around with advanced magic isn't a good idea.
Look who's talking.
All right, settle down. Today, we're going to work with several species of vampiric vegetation. Which means we need to review defanging techniques. Everyone come up and pick a plant. Gloves on, please. Excellent work, class. I think even a muggle dentist would be impressed.
And what, good sir, would a muggle need with a collection of defanged vegetation? Perhaps for a display of magical might in front of some other muggles, maybe?
What are you talking about? Are you all right, Miss Crane?
Oh, I'm quite all right. Tell me, Professor, where does one store such potentially illegal vegetation? Perhaps in a secret storeroom in the dungeons?
Who told you that?
I have my sources.
Well, yes, I have a storeroom, but it's hardly a secret. Just full of odds and ends. Seeds, mostly. Nothing illegal, I assure you.
I'll be the judge of that.
Merlin's beard. That's all for today. Class dismissed.
I think Crane might be coming undone.
Maybe. We'd better follow her and see what's in that dungeon. It could be the key.
It doesn't look like she's found anything. I still don't see how Professor Longbottom could be in league with not me. It just doesn't make sense.
Who knows? Elliot said everyone's a suspect.
That's ridiculous.
Is it?
Elliot, what are you doing here?
Having a bit of fun. Watch.
Aha! I have you now, not me. That's not possible!
Why aren't her spells working?
Because it's a boggart, isn't it, Elliot? You told her Professor Longbottom was hiding something here, and then set a trap for her.
Yes, she deserved it for all the trouble she's caused.
No! I must capture you! I can't...
This feels... If you want to act the hero, be my guest. See you around, Daniel.
Does anyone remember how to fight a boggart?
How about 3 of them? Bewitched Snowball! Bewitched Snowball!
Really, just another exam.
Incendio! Incendio!
Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Whiz-bang! Sectum Sempra! Bewitched Snowball! Thunderstorm! Incendio!
All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Antipodian Overlord! Sectum Sempra!
Sorry, man. I'm done for.
Bewitched Snowball! Bewitched Snowball! Sidalon Apparition! Thunderstorm!
Mom?
You turned your back on the family, Daniel. Have you forgotten who you are?
No. I'll protect Esme. I'll be a good boy, Mom. I promise.
A good boy? No, Daniel. You're bad. Just like me.
Are you okay, Daniel?
Yes. Yes, I'm fine. It just surprised me.
Was that your mother?
No, I don't know. The boggart got it wrong. She's a good person. I'm a good person.
Crane ran off. I think she was embarrassed. Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
No. I'm fine, Ivy. Let's go.
There they go! This is so exciting. Do you think either of them has a chance? There's only one position open, but Robin is very good. As for Kevin, I think he'll be happy to just stay upright on his broom.
Speaking of embarrassments, Crane is coming over. She's not alone. There's another woman with her. Hello, Miss Crane. Feeling better?
What? Oh, yes. I'm fine. Thank you. Now, children, allow me to introduce Rita Skeeter, reporter extraordinaire, and I am proud to say, a good friend. Rita, these are the 3 students I mentioned.
Ah, yes. The trio who heroically battled the nefarious not me to save... What was it again? A bush?
It was a tree. In Hogsmeade.
I understand, dear. You couldn't help but get involved, could you? There's a few like you every year. You stumble into trouble, lured by danger's siren song. It's the nature of this school, Lindarina. I'm sure of it. It inspires even the most hopeless to be heroes.
Hopeless? Do I look hopeless to you?
Not entirely, no. You do look a tad familiar, however. Have we met before? Been in the papers, have you?
No, I'm nobody.
My dear, we're all somebody, although some of us are more important than the rest.
Is that Professor Longbottom? I'll be right back.
Still, there's something about you, isn't there? Is it possible I've met your parents?
I doubt very much you've met Daniel's parents. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're trying to watch the Quidditch tryouts.
Yes, very thrilling, I'm sure. But I didn't come here to cover Quidditch, did I?
If you're here to write about Train, good luck. Her investigation is a mess. I don't think there's anything you can say that's going to help her.
Help her? What makes you think I'm here to do that? I doubt anyone would read that. But you, there's still something about your face. Are you sure I've never met your mother?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you don't. It was wonderful to meet you all. Good luck with your Quidditch tryouts.
Actually, I think the tryouts are over. That was fast. Is that good or bad? I don't know. But here comes Kevin. At least he's still in one piece. Don't tell him we missed most of his flying. Kevin, you were, great!
Thank you. Be sure to tell Robin. The only reason I can fly this crazy broom is because of her. Did you see her up there? She was brilliant.
I made the team!
I want you to have this. You're already so good, but you deserve to fly the best broom in the sky. I can't wait to see you win us the Quidditch Cup.
I made the team, and I get to ride a firebolt!
Where's Daniel? He said something about sending an owl to his mother, which I told him he couldn't do because they won't let owls into Azkaban. And then he said he had a better idea about how to talk to her and left. I'm sure it involves Elliot Evers, whatever it is. No, I don't think it does. You better come with me. I know where he went.
Daniel wants to be alone. He needs to do this.
Let us pass, Elliot. We know what's best for our friend.
I don't think you know Daniel at all. He's not who you think he is. He's special.
We know him better than you. Now get out of our way.
No. If you want to see Daniel, you're going to have to get through me.
If you insist.
Brilliant! Just another exam.
Spectrum Sempra!
what the book said.
Sidelong apparition. Thunderstorm.
That's not how you play wizard's chess.
Bewitched snowball. Look, I hope it's nothing I did. See those? Trust me, I'll protect you. Incendio.
Look at you. Daniel, the good boy. You're not a good boy. You're the same as your father, your brother, and me. You know it's true. I'm a criminal, and I always have been. Stop lying to yourself and accept it. What are you afraid of, Danny?
Leave him alone. Ridiculous. Daniel, why did you come here?
I missed her. I know that sounds crazy because it's just a boggart and not my mum, but it's not the only reason I came. If Gridley's right, if Mum's really a criminal, what does that make me?
You're not a bad person, Daniel. Trust me. I know about these things, remember?
I thought about that, Ivy. But this is different. I don't need to fight anyone to know who I am. I can feel it in my heart. When Elliot tricked Crane into finding the boggart, I knew it was wrong, but I was glad he did it. She deserved it.
No, I don't believe it. You're a good person, Daniel.
You're not listening, Ivy. I don't care if I'm good or bad. I want to be strong, powerful. I want to win, whatever it takes.
That doesn't make you a bad person, and it certainly doesn't make you a criminal, even if your whole family is in jail.
Not all of them. Esme is a good person, and I'm going to protect her, no matter what. Gridley said I should embrace who I am, and I'm going to do that.
You sound just like Elliot.
Do I? Good. He's going to be a powerful wizard, Ivy. And so am I. Ridiculous. You see? I'm not afraid anymore. And I know exactly who I am.
Hagrid said to meet him. Did he tell either of you what this was about?
No, he seemed very secretive. Said he wanted to introduce us to someone. I hope it's not some great beast, but knowing Hagrid...
I'm sure it's nothing dangerous, but knowing Hagrid... Right. It could be anything. Hopefully it's not too dangerous. Oh my! It's a giant! What do we do?
Running away comes to mind.
Lottie, what are you doing? It's all right. I don't think he means us any harm. Hello there. My name is Lottie. What's your name?
Hager?
Your name is Hagar? That's interesting, because we have a professor named Hagrid.
Hager.
Oh, that's not your name. You're looking for Hagrid too. He told you to meet him here, didn't he?
Hager.
I can't believe Hagrid sent us to meet a giant.
I don't know. He doesn't seem dangerous, does he? He seems a bit like a child. You can see it in his eyes.
A very big child, maybe. But I still wouldn't get too close, Lottie.
It's all right. You can wait with us. I'm sure Hagrid will be here soon. Would it be all right if I drew your picture? Lottie, look out! No, hold still, please. Thank you.
I can't believe Lottie just defeated a giant with a feather.
Pretty sure it'd take more than a quill if this one was in a bad mood. Of course, if he was on your side. Done. What do you think? I think he likes it, Lottie.
Hate to imagine if he didn't.
Oh, good. You met me brother.
Brother? Hagrid, he's a giant.
Grob? Well, yeah, but he's just a little fella. Run to the litter, in fact. Which is why I brought him to live with me. Safer that way.
Safer for who?
Well, him, of course. Other giants were picking on him. Well, that's beautiful, isn't it, Grobby? Looks like you've made 4 new friends. I knew this was a good idea.
Someday, Hagrid.
Just another exam. Oh, this isn't what the book just another exam. Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Incendio. Bewitched snowball. Thunderstorm. Incendio.
Oh, it's fine. All right, everyone. That's it for me. Good luck.
Don't even talk. Just get this over with. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm. Incendio.
me. Good luck.
Don't even walk with them. Just get this over with.
Expulsive! Thunderstorm!
See those? Watch through. That was not funny at all.
Failure? Oh my.
Hi, Robin. What's going on? Why is everyone standing around?
Oh, hello. Come for the show, have you?
I thought I was here to study potions.
Yes, well, class is currently on hold while the professor attends to a delicate situation.
What situation?
That situation right there. Have a look for yourself.
What is it?
Not sure. We think Professor Slughorn brought a pet to class.
It's not a pet, my dear, it's a fire crab, and a rather ill-tempered one at that. Naturally, I chose today to wear my favorite robes. Ah, well.
Professor, why is there a fire crab in our classroom?
Because I didn't have anywhere else to put it, did I? If you must know, I purchased it from a rather disreputable fellow in Hogsmeade. I had to. Merlin knows what he would have done with the beast had I not met his price.
Why do you want a fire crab?
I didn't. However, some less scrupulous wizard might want the beast for its shell. They make lovely cauldrons, you see. And there are the jewels, of course. Quite valuable.
That's so kind, Professor. You rescued it.
Yes, well, I suppose I did. Not that I wouldn't mind a new cauldron, but not one from a living creature. That's barbaric.
Right. Very noble of you, Professor. And you brought it to class because...
My intention was to transfer it to Hagrid so he might find a proper home for it. I believe there's a fire crab sanctuary in Fiji. Alas, he was unavailable, so I brought it here. And now it won't budge.
Can we help?
You can try. Do be careful, though. The beast seems rather harmless when it's tucked into its shell, but I would suggest steering clear of the hind quarters.
That would be the fire part of the crab.
Precisely. You'll also find them quite difficult to move once they've settled down. Shells are very resistant to spell work, I'm afraid.
Sounds like a challenge. Wish me luck.
Well done. I'm impressed.
Thanks, Professor.
You certainly have a knack for magical creatures. Next time I'll know who to call if Hagrid is unavailable.
Right. Now, about this field study in Fiji.
Ah, that would be something, wouldn't it? But I'm afraid not. Certainly not when there are potions to brew.
Rats!
Yes. Yes. That looks very good. I believe we'll see a proper bloom by the end of the month. Right on schedule.
That's great, but will the flower smell any better than the rest of it?
No, the stench will likely be worse. But it'll make for a very dramatic centerpiece at the blooming party. I've already received confirmation from more than a dozen eminent herbologists from around the globe. It's going to be quite the extravaganza.
You're throwing a party for the plant?
I know it's a bit unusual, but this bloom really is a significant event. We will definitely need to practice bubblehead charms in class. That should help protect everyone at the party from the worst of the aroma.
Are you saying there's a spell we could have been using all along?
Oh, yes. Actually, I think it's in this book. It's a challenging charm, but you can practice it tonight while taking care of the star attraction.
We'll do our best, sir.
Excellent, and thank you again for coming in so early on a Saturday. Oh, and watch out for the oversized pests. They seem especially drawn to the smell. Good luck!
What do you think Professor Longbottom meant by oversized pests?
I'm sure he was just kidding. Ah, here we go. The bubblehead charm. It says it's excellent for avoiding unpleasant smells and breathing underwater.
For what? Robbing the merpeople? That sounds like something your friend Elliot would say.
Elliot is not a criminal. Well, he just knows his way around the rules. He showed me that I need to focus on what's important to me, regardless of what anyone else thinks.
Including your friends? Actually, I don't think Crane is going to be around much longer.
Who told you that?
Rita Skeeter wrote an article blaming the Ministry's failure to catch Not Me on Crane. She says Crane accused Professor Longbottom out of jealousy, and it's her fault that students are in danger. That's not true at all.
Tell that to Gridley. He sent another owl demanding to see me tonight. I've got a feeling he's been reading the Prophet.
You can't see him alone. You have to tell someone. Tell Hagrid, or Professor Longbottom. He'll understand.
And risk Esme getting hurt? I can't. I need to do this myself. But don't worry, I'll be careful. I won't do anything crazy, I promise.
Guys? I don't think the Professor was kidding about the test. Incendio.
Brilliant. Just another exam.
Incendio. Incendio. Bewitched Snowball.
sand.
Incendio! Bewitched snowball! Whiz bang!
Just another exam.
Inflated. Inflated charge. Inflated. Sidalon apparition. Thunderstorm.
Ugh, come on. Let's clean up. We're already late for breakfast.
There you are! Did you see this morning's paper?
Did they include us in the story this time?
Well, there is a story about Crane's investigation, but it doesn't mention any of you by name.
That's good. The last thing I need to be is famous.
There is another story by Rita Skeeter, and while I'm sure none of it is true,
What? What's the story about?
I knew it! Little Danny Page is a bloody criminal, just like his dear old dad. The whole family is in jail. His mum is even in Azkaban. I knew it all along, of course. He has that look.
Shut up, Cassandra!
Or what? You'll curse me? Go ahead, then. Tell
Tell us the truth, Daniel. Are you a bloody page, or were you not good enough for Daddy's crooked little Muggle empire?
Yes, all of it. My family are a bunch of criminals. Go ahead and get a good look. La, point. Call me a criminal. I don't care what you think. Any of you.
Mum's in Azkaban. What for? Giving birth to a freak like you?
Probably happy to be rid of him. He's not exactly a master criminal, is he?
Daniel, no! You're better than this!
I know I am. And now, I'm gonna show you. Atmosphere charge!
Inflatus! Expulso! Potato!
Snowball!
Transfiguration! Inflate! Sidemon! Avalanche! Nebula! Also! Inflate! Transfiguration! Nebula! Expulso! Inflate! Transfiguration! Inflict!
Enough! I will not have the Great Hall turned into a dueling club. Certainly not during breakfast.
Daniel started the fight. He should be locked up, just like his parents.
Shut up! Our students are judged by the character they display while here, not by the circumstances of their upbringing. But bad behavior is still bad behavior, and attacking another student will not be tolerated. Detention, tonight.
Fine.
Daniel, wait!
Leave me alone!
But we're your friends. We'll stick by you no matter what.
I don't need a friend right now. Go back to the castle. I'll see you later in detention.
Call the Ministry. There's a dangerous criminal on the loose at Hogwarts.
Go ahead! Do your worst! I don't care!
You will when the next one hits you in the face.
That was brilliant.
I thought you'd like that. But next time, do it yourself. I won't always be around to stick up for you.
I know. It's just everybody knows about my family now.
Now you've got nothing to hide. They can't hurt you anymore. And if they try, hurt them right back. Give them a real reason to be afraid of you.
Thank you.
Besides, if everyone thinks you're a villain, they'll be thrilled when you turn out to be the hero. Unless you really are the bad guy. See you around, Daniel.
I told you not to come. I could have done this by myself.
If you think I'd let you face Ridley alone, you're crazy.
You certainly made a mess of things, didn't you? Dueling in the halls, talking to the press, making a celebrity of yourself. It's a wonder not me hasn't fled the school. And now here you are, without my key, even though you know who has it.
We do.
It's Longbottom, you fools! His name is all over the Daily Prophet. Crane even had him pegged from the start.
But he's a respected professor and a hero. Even Rita Skeeter doesn't believe he's involved.
Skeeter knows how to write a story, that's all. It's Longbottom, has to be. He was there the first night in Hogsmeade, and he clearly has something to hide. The only thing I can't figure out is this blooming gala. Who does such a thing?
Maybe it's not a party. Maybe it's an auction for the key.
Of course! He's going to sell the skeleton key to the highest bidder, yes! That's what I will do. That's what I will do. After I get my key back.
I'm working on it. I just need more time.
What you need is motivation. Mr. Prong!
Esme!
I warned you, Daniel. I gave you more than enough time to pay your mother's debt. Now I fear it's become your debt, and I intend to collect in full from your sister.
I'll get your key. Let her go!
I know you will, because you are going to do exactly what I tell you from now on, starting with the silly flower affair. I plan to attend the gala and beat Longbottom at his own game.
You'll never get close to Longbottom. Not without my help.
There it is! That's what I've been waiting to hear. Finally, the young criminal shows his true colors. Welcome to the game, Daniel Page.
Go back to school. Cover for me until I get back. I won't be long.
You can't help him, Daniel. He's a villain.
But I have to do this. Sometimes you have to be bad to do good.
But I came to protect you. I'm not going to leave you here.
You will. I know what I'm doing. Now go and be careful. And don't tell Ivy. Wingardium Leviosa!
Nice one, Daniel.
Thanks. I've been practicing. Now it's your turn.
Nice one, Daniel. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Nice one, Lottie.
Yeah, thanks. I nearly dropped it.
Of course. You can never be too careful with teapots. My dad always had me double check before pouring in hot water, just in case an Okami was hiding inside.
Okami? What's that?
Oh, they're the most beautiful creatures. They look a little like serpents, with gorgeous purple and teal plumage. You've never seen such vibrant colors. And their eggs are pure silver.
Wow, it sounds like they'd make a perfect painting.
Exactly. Sadly, even though they're so beautiful, they're quite aggressive as well. I'd love to see one up close. I hear they can get over 4 meters long.
Well, I thought you said they could be found in teacups.
That's the coolest part. They can change size to fit into any container.
Wicked! I didn't know that was possible.
Right? It's called Coronactixik.
Wow. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Where are they found? Is there actually a chance of finding one in a teapot here?
Not really. They're usually found in East Asia.
That's a shame. I'd love to see one.
Me too. alchemy sure wonderful creatures.
Indeed they are.
Though I think I'd prefer to just find tea in my teapot. Me too. Speaking of, may I have another cuppa? Kevin, what are you up to?
Checking my broom.
For what? Splinters?
No, I'm checking for curses.
Curses? Why are you doing that?
Robin is convinced my broom is cursed because I keep falling off. I tried...
I don't know, Kev. You do fall off a lot.
Thanks for pointing out the obvious.
Sorry, I just mean it'd be better if the broom was cursed, right?
Yes, which is why I asked Madame Hoot for help. She showed me how to check for simple curses and such. So far, I found nothing. Hopefully that'll convince Robin that I'm no good.
Maybe I should take it for a test flight, just to be sure. Fine to me. Sorry, Kev.
That's all right. I know it's not cursed. Mum said the same thing, and she knows a lot about flying.
Right. Because she's a professional Quidditch player, you must have spent a lot of time around brooms.
My whole life, actually. Mum likes to tell people I was born on a broom. I'm sure she's embarrassed when anyone sees me fly. I know all the rules and tactics, and can quote the scores of every World Cup for the last 100 years. But that doesn't keep me from falling off my broom every time I turn too fast.
Maybe you haven't had the right teacher.
My mum trained me a lot. So did some of her coaches. I even got a lesson from Victor Crumb. Not well. After 20 minutes, he scowled at me and flew off.
Well, you're still very good at other kinds of magic. Remember how you helped me when I ran into trouble last week?
All right, here goes nothing. I do know a thing or two about magic. Basic magic. Straightforward, simple, solid ground kind of stuff.
Maybe what you need is someone closer to your age and skill level to teach you. Someone who still remembers what it feels like to fall off a broom.
Pretty sure I know more about falling than anyone at Hogwarts.
I'm sure you do. But what about the rest of it? And who do we know that loves flying and wants you to get better?
You're talking about Robin.
Exactly. She wants to help Kev. Give her a chance. What's the worst that can happen? You're already an expert at falling, remember?
Oh, you're right. I'll do it. For Robin.
There you are! So, is your broom cursed? It's cursed, right? It has to be. Nobody falls that much.
No, Robin, it's not cursed. It's me.
Ah, that's what you always say, Kev.
No, it's true. But I don't want it to be. If I had a good teacher...
A teacher? Like who? Madam Hooch?
No, I was thinking someone younger. Like you.
You want me to teach you how to fly?
Well, yes. What do you say?
What are we waiting for? Let's get started. Come on, I'll show you how to do a Ronsky feint. This is going to be awesome.
Oh, what have I done?
What plants did you need to gather for potions again?
Well, I was hoping to find some... Wait, what's that?
It looks like a fire. Come on, maybe Hagrid is in trouble. Augmente. What could have done all this?
I'm not certain. It doesn't look like the work of a spell. Maybe we should investigate. I've never seen it.
I have.
Really? Where?
Right behind you.
What an ugly beast!
Careful, I think you've insulted it. It's coming to attack. Fantastic bomb! Wellington! Fantastic bomb! Blast-ended screw! Wellington! Wellington! Wellington!
Whoa, now!
Hagrid, get back! It's dangerous!
Yeah, that monster set fire to your vegetable patch.
Monster? That's no monster. That's a blast-ended scroot, that is.
What?
A blast-ended scroot. Bred some a few years back. Thought they was all in a sanctuary.
Looks like one of them escaped.
Hopefully it was just the one. I'd hate to encounter a pack of those in the Forbidden Forest.
Lucky for you, they're a solitary lot and avoid trouble. Mostly. Smell awful terrible, too, so just run if you smell one.
Run from the smelly monster. Got it.
And best not to call them monsters. They're sensitive beauties.
So exciting!
It's so close now. Whoever catches the golden snitch will win the match and the cup.
I have faith in Robin. I'm sure she'll make all the difference.
I'm surprised Daniel isn't here. He promised not to miss the final match.
He suggested we not attend Professor Longbottom's blooming party. He said there might be trouble.
I can't believe Daniel is going along with this. He knows it's not Longbottom. This is all Elliot's fault, trying to turn Daniel into someone he's not.
Daniel doesn't think so. He says everyone has been treating him differently since his family secret came out. I've seen students move away from him in the hall. They're afraid of him.
No, I refuse to believe that Daniel is like that. He's a good person. We just have to show him who he really is.
It appears my investigation, much like my employment with the Ministry, has come to an end.
And what if they were? We know who was behind the attack in Hogsmeade, and it wasn't not me.
What are you talking about?
The real criminal is named Victor Gridley. He's blackmailing our friend into doing something very your help to stop it.
Oh my, you certainly have wild imaginations. A notorious criminal mastermind is not me, and you figured it out.
Gridley isn't Not Me, although he is responsible for the attack in Hogsmeade. We don't know who Not Me is.
So this is an unrelated criminal conspiracy that you just happened to stumble into. Is that it? I'm sorry, children. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I think it's best that you leave this matter to the professionals. Good day, and good luck with your schooling. Ta-ta!
The blooming party is tomorrow, and we still don't know what Gridley has planned. Should we tell the headmistress?
No, that would get Daniel in trouble for sure. We need to trust our friend and hope he knows what he's doing.
I know you're here. Gossamer told me he saw a masked man near Longbottom's storeroom. Please, I need to talk to you.
Hello, Daniel.
I know who you are, Elliot.
I'd hoped you'd be the one to figure it out. I did leave you plenty of clues, after all. Which one gave me away?
The bludger. It looked like a dragon when it exploded, which was just like a spell Not Me used against us in Hogsmeade at the beginning of the year.
It's true. I am Not Me. Or should I say, we are. I and 6 other Hogwarts alumni make up the Nocturnal Order of Tricks and Magical Exhibitions. Exposing Muggles to magic has been a team effort from the start.
I know, and I support what you're doing. Muggles should know about us, and wizards shouldn't be punished for sharing magic with them.
I don't suppose you came here to talk politics, did you?
The skeleton key. I need it.
Ah yes, Gridley's key. I couldn't give it back, not to him. I'm doing the world a service, trust me.
But this is different. Gridley has a plan. I'm going to try to stop him, but if I can't, I need that key to save my sister.
And if I give it to you, what do I get in return?
What do you want?
Isn't it obvious?
You want me to join Not Me?
I didn't say that. I want you to join me.
Why?
Oh, Daniel. Why do you think I spent so much time with you this year? You and I are very much the same. I need someone like you by my side. And you need me.
So, if I agree to join you, then you'll give me the key?
I will make it available to you. But not before Gridley makes his play. So, what do you say, Daniel? Are you with me?
I don't see Daniel or Gridley. Maybe they aren't coming.
They'll be here. It's possible they're in disguise.
Welcome to the party. I'm so glad you could come. You had better cast your bobblehead charms. The Mimbulus Mimbletonia is quite right tonight.
How do I look?
Bubbly. Let's split up and look for Gridley. He has to be here somewhere.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming. Not one for making speeches, but I'm so very proud of this specimen that I hope you'll indulge me a few words. As you can see, the Mimulus Mimbletonia is nearly at full bloom. That means it's full of stink sap, so I must warn you not to get too close. Even the slightest nudge might set it off. I've gotten quite used to the unique fragrance, but I'm told it's rather pungent.
No luck. Cridley's either not here, or he's wearing a very good disguise. I don't know how we're going to find him in this crowd.
That's it! Look for someone who isn't having a good time. Someone who isn't interested in the plant at all.
Everyone seems very excited about the big stinker as far as... There! That wizard behind the professor. He doesn't look happy at all.
That's him. Come on.
Revelio.
My bubblehead charm is gone.
Ugh, mine too. Oh no! Look!
Take him, Mr. Pronk!
I won't let you steal it.
No one wants your smelly old plant, Professor. It's time you dropped the act. We know who you are, and, like it or not, you're coming with us, not me.
Get behind me!
Time Turner!
Really, just another exam.
Inflated!
Inflating charm.
Incendio! Thunderstorm! Thunderstorm!
Oh, this isn't what the book said.
And bring them! Inflated! Time Turner!
All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Incendio! Oh no! Professor!
You're late, Daniel. Now, finish them.
No. Give it up, Ridley. You can't win.
Oh, Daniel. I thought we were friends. What would your mother say?
She'd be proud of me for tricking a fool like yourself.
Gentlemen! Teach these children a lesson they won't soon forget.
just another exam.
Antipodian inflated. Inflated car. Inflated. Thunderstorm. Incendio.
Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Time tunnel. Inflatus.
You worked it. All right, everyone. We're in this together.
Confringo. Antipodian.
Sorry, I'm done for.
Cylon apparition. Thunderstorm. Inflated. Inflated. Confringo.
Is everyone all right?
We're still standing, thanks to you.
Where's Professor Longbottom?
Gridley took him.
It won't take Gridley long to figure out that the professor isn't not me. He's going to be very mad.
Then we need to give him what he wants.
How? We still don't know who the real not me is. And we're no closer to finding the key.
I may have an idea about that. Thanks to Elliot.
Elliot? Ugh! Daniel, your so-called friend has been lying to Crane all year. He's the one who made her chase after Longbottom.
No, it's more complicated than that. I know what I'm doing. Come on. Remember the day Elliot saved us from the spiders?
You mean the day he knocked Kevin off his broom?
Yes, which was the same day that Crane was snooping around the pitch, looking for something. She checked Robin's quaffle, but didn't find anything. Well?
There's something inside of it.
System Imperial. I give you the skeleton key.
Daniel, whose trunk is that?
Elliot Evers!
Let's go get my sister.
the library always this cold? Hey, Kevin, don't you think there's something strange about the library's atmosphere?
Oh, you mean that fog over there?
What's going on over there?
Oh, I think it's a fogging spell. It was really thick when I got up here, but it seems to be breaking up.
Did you tell Madam Pince?
I couldn't find her, but the fog doesn't seem to be doing any harm.
I'm not worried about the fog. I'm worried about who caused it and why. Do you think someone could be trying to sneak into the restricted section?
First, the restricted section is on the other side of the library. Second, if you're so concerned, why don't you see what's causing it?
That's a great idea. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. You coming?
I'll pass, but let me know what you find.
Fine. I'll be right back. What was that in the fog just now? Maybe I can use a spell to blow it away.
Oh!
Colby?
You're gonna regret that.
What are you doing? And why are you trying to hide it?
Well, it's none of your business.
But...
Shut it. No more questions.
Monster book! Never. Never. Inflated. Incendio.
Really just another exam.
Confringo. Never. 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 Time turner.
Wait! Stop! You're going to ruin all the book!
Who cares?
I think you do, Corby. You were in here reading and you didn't want anyone to know. That's why you cast the fogging spell, wasn't it? You were trying to hide.
So what if I was?
But why? Reading isn't a crime.
Tell that to my brother. Poetry is for brats. That's what he'd say. He don't care that I like it.
Wait, you like poetry? That's unexpected.
When I couldn't sleep, Mum would read me poems. The rhyming ones. They're comforting.
And you learned the forking spell to keep your brother from picking on you.
Yeah. But it's good for ambushing too. Took me forever to learn it. I'm not surprised. It's a difficult one. Yeah, well, whatever. Just keep your mouth shut. If Fisher finds out, you're both dead.
Wow, I had no idea Corby could actually be nice. Sort of.
I had no idea Colby could actually read.
I was trying to be careful, but it's so crowded here today.
It's all right. I was distracted myself. Oh no, it looks like you cracked a spine there.
Oh, I can fix it. What was the incantation again? I think it was... Reparo?
Try again, but this time make a swirl. Like this. Got it?
I did it!
Much better. I take it you go to Hogwarts. Are you enjoying it?
Yes, although it's been quite overwhelming. I come from a Muggle family, so I feel like I'm always behind.
Trust me, you don't have to learn it all in your first year. What's your favorite subject?
Herbology. I never thought I'd enjoy getting my hands dirty, but Professor Longbottom is a wonderful instructor.
I'm not surprised. We went to school together. Neville was a good friend. Still is. You're lucky to have him as a professor. I noticed you didn't say ancient runes. That was one of my favorites.
Oh, I just bought a new book that had runes in it. Where is it? Here it is. The Tales of Beetle the Bard. It's a new translation from Ancient Runes by Hermione Granger. Wait, she looks just like you.
That's because she is me. Thank you for buying the copy. Send me an owl after you read to let me know what you think of it.
I definitely will. Thanks.
And best of luck with your studies. Say hello to Neville for me. And Hagrid too.
I will. Goodbye, Miss Granger. Hagrid.
Hello there. I'm glad you're here. I could use your help rounding up a horde of pixies. They keep smashing my pumpkins.
That's awful, Hagrid. I'll do what I can.
All done. Thanks for your help. Nice to have students who lend a hand. Ain't really had anyone like that since Harry, Ron and Hermione were here.
Do you mean Hermione Granger? I met her.
Did you now?
Yes, we talked about Hogwarts and studying magic. She even asked what my favourite class was.
Oh? What did you tell her?
I don't remember, but she asked me to tell you hello.
Did she? Always was thoughtful, that Hermione. Sharpest witch I ever met, too. Wouldn't be surprised if she's Minister for Magic someday.
You think so?
Absolutely. I believe she was about your age when she sorted out the Chamber of Secrets and figured out they were a basilisk causing all the trouble. Helped get me out of Azkaban, too.
Wow, really? That's impressive.
And it weren't just smarts, neither. Hermione knew more spells than just about anyone. You couldn't ask for a better witch to back you up in a fight.
Brilliant, just another exam.
Incendio.
Incendio! Just another exam.
Protego Brutalis.
Isn't what the book said. Brilliant! Just another exam.
Ventus.
Ventus!
Glacius Canasta.
Brilliant! Just another exam.
Incendio.
Incendio! Brilliant! Just another exam.
Whiz-bang.
Brilliant! Just another exam.
Augmente. 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 One day.
You know, the best thing about Hermione weren't her head or her wand. No, it was her heart.
She sounds amazing, Hagrid.
And I'll tell you something else. Something most people don't know.
Really? What's that?
After defeating one of the worst wizards the world has ever known, Hermione came back to Hogwarts to finish her education. Even Harry didn't do that.
She went back to school even though she didn't have to. Wow, she must really love learning.
Yeah, that's Hermione for you.
Hello, Kevin. Enjoying a little light reading, I see. Say, what's this badge for? Spew?
I found it stuffed behind a book along with two others. SPEW stands for the Society for the Promotion of Elfish Welfare. It's a group started years ago by none other than Hermione Granger.
Oh?
Yes, several times. Which is why I'm keeping the badge. Miss Granger is a hero of mine. It's my goal to read as many books as she did while at Hogwarts. Which is a lot, by the way.
That's great, Kevin. She was very nice to me when we met. And she seemed pretty smart, too.
Pretty smart? Hermione Granger is brilliant! Did you know she got permission to use a time turner just so she could attend more classes?
Really? That sounds incredible. Still, think of all the assignments she'd have to do every day.
Yes, it would have been a lot, wouldn't it? Wonder if she used the time turner to catch up on homework too.
Either way, sounds like a very long day.
Well, if anyone could do it, she could. Moaning Myrtle told me Hermione brewed a batch of polyjuice potion during her second year. A cat! Can you believe it? I would have fallen apart myself, but not Hermione. She did her classwork from hospital while she recovered.
Actually, if you want to know more about Miss Granger, you should ask Hagrid. Apparently they were great friends.
I did. He said if it wasn't for her, Harry Potter never would have defeated you-know-who. Can you imagine having to fight a wizarding war at the same time you're preparing for OWLs? And she got 9! 9 outstanding OWLs. How am I supposed to compete with that? It's madness!
Relax, Kevin. I'm sure when the time comes, you'll do your best.
Right, sure. My best. I'll tell you this, living up to...
True, but maybe you should just try living up to the Kevin Farrell standard. It's probably high enough.
They must be inside.
Are you sure you don't want to tell anybody?
There isn't time to be patient. Esme is counting on me.
Why isn't Elliot helping us? He could have given you it at any time. He is not me.
I told you it's complicated, and he's not with them anymore. He only kept the key to make sure Ridley didn't get it.
He did finally give the key to Daniel. That has to count for something.
Maybe. I just wish we had a better plan.
I'm sorry, Ivy, but I'm not waiting any longer. I have to go.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go with Daniel. Ivy, you wait here. If we're not out with Esme and the Professor in 10 minutes...
Then I'll burst down the door and cast a spell at everything that moves. Please be careful.
We will.
It's locked, but there's a note. It says, don't bother knocking, come in, or don't come at all.
I guess that means he's expecting us. With the key. Check.
I assume this means you've brought my prize.
Where's Esme? Where's Professor Longbottom?
All in good time, Daniel. It appears you were correct about Longbottom not being the culprit. He genuinely doesn't know anything about the key, not me, or my business affairs.
You tortured him, didn't you?
He'll be fine. Now, about that key.
Show me my sister!
Oh, Daniel. I thought we were past this. All right, then. Let's see what you've got.
Stupefy! That's not possible.
These gloves are protected by a permanent shield charm. Would you believe I bought them at a joke shop? Designed by former students, I believe. Now... yes. Give me my key. Good. Very good. Now, I believe you still owe me a name.
I know his name, but it seems to me it might be worth more than a few galleons.
Bravo, Daniel! A criminal at last! Your mother would be so proud. Alas, this is not a negotiation. Now, tell me, who is not me?
Evers. His name is Elliot Evers. He's a student at Hogwarts.
Yes, I seem to recall hearing that name. A Quidditch champion, and the infamous Not Me as well. Quite a busy wizard.
I gave you his name. Now take me to my sister.
As you wish.
Are you all right?
Where are we?
Some kind of dungeon? There's someone on the floor.
Professor Longbottom! He's unconscious, but breathing. Who's there?
Are you all right?
I'm cold, so cold, and so very afraid. I didn't think you'd ever come.
I'm so sorry, Esme. I should have come sooner. This is all my fault. It's going to be all right, I promise.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a cage opening. That's why your sister is so afraid, Daniel. It's the Dementor!
I'm sorry, Daniel. I told you there would be consequences. Now tell me, how good are your Patronus charms? I hope you've had time to practice, because I recruited another associate.
Daniel, we can't be two Dementors. What do we do?
I have an idea.
That's not going to accomplish anything.
Unless I'm not aiming at you.
Accio desk!
Desk? What good will moving my desk? Wait! Stop!
Now you'll have to deal with them too.
Fool! They work for me! Take the children! All of them!
Brilliant! Inflated!
Brilliant! Just another exam.
Inflated!
Inflating
A
charm.
fish skin! Time turner! Incendio! A fish skin!
Inflating charm. Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Inflated! A fish skin!
Wasn't working. All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Accio wand.
Daniel, no! I can't control them without a Patronus! You've doomed us all!
Have I been practicing the Patronus charm all year just for this opportunity? Expecto Patronus!
just another exam.
A pugnet. Antipodian Incendio. Inflating. Inflating charge. Lake thunderstorm. Time turner.
Just another exam.
Whiz dance. Inflating. Infringo.
All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Incendio. Incendio. Oh, this isn't what the book said. Thunderstorm. Inflating. Sectum Semper. Time turner. A pugnet.
Brilliant, just another exam.
Inflating.
Inflating charge.
Sectum Semper. Sidelong apparition. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm. Incendio. Whiz bangs. Antipodian inflating. Inflating charge. Incendio. Sidelong apparition. Time turner.
Just
All right,
another
everyone.
exam.
We're in this together now.
Places. Incendio. Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm.
Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Sectum Semper. Inflating. Sidelong apparition. Places. Antipodian sidelong apparition. Time turner. See those unicorns? Watch this. Places. Inflating. Thunderstorm. Sidelong apparition. Antipodian Incendio.
Brilliant, more time for preparation. Brilliant, just another exam.
Sidelong apparition. Inflated. Whiz bangs. Incendio. Incendio. Thunderstorm. Infringo. apparition. Incendiary. Inflated charm. Time turn.
All right, everyone. We're in this together.
Incendio.
Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Thunderstorm. Sidelong apparition. Attack them.
Sorry, mate. I'm done for.
Antipodian.
Another exam.
Incendio. Incendio. Sidelong apparition. Whiz bangs. Whooping willow. Stupefy. Stupefy. Thunderstorm. Sectum semper. Tego totalum.
Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Oh, all right, everyone. Get it.
Tego totalum. Incendio.
Brilliant. Just another exam.
Time turn. Time turn.
Just another exam.
Stupefy. Attack them. Laces. Whooping willow. Incendio. Thunderstorm! Cyclone apparition!
Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Time turner! Blazes!
But we work together. All right, everyone. We're in this together now.
Antipodian Aether! Incendio! Protego Totality! Wisdom! Incendio!
Oh, this isn't what the book said.
Cyclone apparition! Thunderstorm! Attacker! Superfire! Wisdom! Protego Totality! Looks like... Watch this! Incendio!
Thanks. That's an impressive Patronus.
I've been practicing too. I'm glad you're okay.
You forgot about Longbottom's wand, didn't you? First rule of being a criminal, Daniel. Always know where all the weapons are.
You missed one.
Wow, nice punch, Professor.
Thank you. I take it this is the fellow who attacked you at the beginning of the year, yes?
He was pretending to be not me.
Really? There was a member of the group at school?
No, it was all a scheme to get this.
All this nonsense was over a silly little key. Crane will be very disappointed.
There's more, sir. It's complicated.
It always is. You helped him sneak into Hogwarts, didn't you?
Yes, sir. I had to. He took my sister. I'd do anything for her.
I'm sure you would. You can tell your story to the Ministry when they come calling, and they will. But in the meantime, we should tend to your sister.
It's over, Esme. I'll get you some help. We'll take you to the matron at Hogwarts.
Poppy can probably tend to the bump on the back of my head, but if your sister experienced prolonged exposure to a Dementor, you better take her to St. Mungo's. They've got some wonderful healers there who will take care of her.
How is she?
They say it could be a while before we'll know if there's any permanent damage. This is my fault.
Fine. We'll keep his secret. But what about you, Daniel? Will you be your old self when we start school next year?
I'll always be your friend, but you can't ask me not to change, especially now that I know who I am.
We make our own choices in life, Daniel.
This is my choice, Ivy. The world is a hard place. I won't let it beat me. You may not always agree with the choices I make, but you're going to have to accept them.
Just don't ask me to idly stand by if I think you're making a mistake.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I want to say goodbye to Esme.
Sure.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello, Elliot. What do you want?
I think you know. Very clever to make a duplicate. I assume the Ministry has the fake.
Yes. Eventually, someone will notice that it's not the real skeleton key. What's to stop Gridley from telling them everything? He knows your name.
Yes, my name. I suppose that was your attempt at revenge for not helping you sooner?
Esme might never be the same. If I had the key, I could have stopped Gridley from hurting her.
Don't be naive. Gridley knew taking your sister was the only way to motivate you. As for the Ministry, he can tell them whatever he wants. No one will believe him.
As long as I stick to my story.
Yes, very good, Daniel. You're becoming every bit as confident and powerful as I knew you could be. Now, give me my key.
I never wanted it anyway.
I still believe in you, Daniel. I see us doing great things together. In my new order.
If I join you, things are going to be different this time. We're going to be equals. You're going to listen to me. And no more lies.
Anything else?
Yes. One more thing.
Everything all right?
Fine. We should get back to school.
Definitely. I can't wait to see... Excuse me. I should watch where I'm going.
Quite all right, dear. I should have... Oh my! It's you! When did you wake up? And where did you get such clothes?
I'm sorry. Have we met?
Met? Missy, I've known you for almost 3 years. We've talked almost every day, we have. Well, I've talked. You mostly just listen. I can't believe you woke up and no one told me.
Woke from what? Who do you think I am?
Well, I don't know, now do I? No one does. But, now that you're awake, you can introduce yourself proper.
My name is Ivy, but I still don't know what you're talking about.
Ma'am, you know Ivy because you think she's a patient here at St. Mungo's, and has been for 3 years. Is that correct?
Her bed's right over there next to... Oh! Someone's sleeping in it. That's a rather quick turnaround. I need to have a word with admissions about that. Excuse me.
Ivy, I think it's your sister.
She looks just like you. All this time, she's been here. Asleep? How can that be?
They must not have known who she was.
But surely someone could have figured it out. Or why didn't Nana check the hospital? Why didn't I? It's okay, Ivy. You found her. Yes, I found her. It's okay. It's all going to be... You're in trouble. He's watching you. Winifred? What? Who's watching me? Not you, Ivy. You.